Our first guest we booked well before a new round of controversy and an explosion of drama, with allegations and rumors and gossip swirling all over the internet the last few days. To be honest with you, when we booked NeNe Leakes, she announced that she was leaving The Real Housewives, and I thought to myself, listen, NeNe is a fascinating person. I'm so curious to see what she does next. And, you know, the bottom line is this show, and I'm going to be clear here, is not a place where people can come and exact revenge on someone. And I am certainly not refereeing any fights. This is a safe space where people can come and talk about their lives. And NeNe has assured me that is what she wants to do today. She wants to explain why she is so hurt by the departure from the show and what her next chapter looks like. And I can't wait to hear it. As the breakout star on Bravo's hit reality show, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, fans could always count on NeNe Leakes to shake things up and speak her mind.
My last name might be Leakes, but bitch, I'm not leaking.
But what they didn't know is that this Georgia peach was just getting started. Hollywood heavyweight Ryan Murphy actually picked NeNe to play Coach Roz on his mega-hit musical comedy Glee. Then she debuted her pipes on Broadway's main stage in the productions of Cinderella and Chicago. Leakes landed the cover of Ebony magazine's Money and Power issue after launching her own fashion line. She danced the tango under the infamous Mirror Ball, dished out clothing critiques on E's Fashion Police, and battled in the boardroom on Celebrity Apprentice. But most recently, diehard housewife fans were shocked when Leakes announced she would be leaving the franchise for good after 12 years.
It wasn't an easy decision for me. It was hard.
It all came to a head earlier this week with a scathing social media rant targeting Bravo, claiming systemic racism, bullying, and even discrimination. NeNe took to her YouTube page to set the record straight.
And Andy, remember, no one knew you until you knew me.
Sitting down for her very first interview since walking away from the Housewives franchise, NeNe Leakes. NeNe, good to see you.
Hi, Tamron. Good to see you.
You're actually in it. You're in Miami. You're not at your home in Atlanta. I read somewhere that you needed to clear your head, so you needed to get out of Atlanta.
Correct.
I got to ask you, you know, you've been trending for the last few days. And as I said to our audience, when we booked you on the show, I remember your team saying she doesn't want to look back. She is looking forward to what's next. And I thought, well, this is great. You know, I'm a fan. I actually started watching The Housewives of Atlanta because of you, honestly. And I thought, I'm so excited to see what she does. And then within a few days, it all went out the window. You were focused on the past. You were on social media, very emotional. The first thing I want to ask you is, I know that your husband, Greg, advised you to take the deal that was being offered because you could have stayed. What was the deal that you refused? What did you turn down? What did they offer you to stay?
They offered 6 episodes.
And normally, how many episodes would you do?
18 to 23.
And you saw that as a diminished role on the show. Did they also reduce the salary that you would be paid?
No, my salary would not be reduced. Basically, what happened is over the past 4 years, I have felt very forced out. I have felt my role was being diminished. Every year, they would give me less and less and less episodes. And every year, people would say, NeNe's holding out. It's NeNe that's holding out. It's NeNe. And it wasn't me that was holding out. I was just trying to understand why I was being given less and less and less every season from a show that I helped to become successful.
I mean, I saw you said, I helped you. You did make that show successful, and I can say that, and I think most people would agree with it, honestly, who are fans of the show. I guess what I'm trying to understand is, NeNe, if you are the secret sauce, why would they try to take you out? What was happening behind the scenes that would make anyone want to take out the person that was helping to bring in the ratings?
That's something I can't speak on, but there were things happening behind the scenes. Yes.
You did say in one of your tweets, and this is a question I'm very sensitive to because right now in television and media, we're looking at diversity. We're looking at how women are treated, white, black, Latino, Asian, and pay equality, and all of these very serious things in the workplace that I've even experienced in my career as being hurtful ways that people can keep you down. Now, you have said that there was an issue of discrimination. You've alluded to systemic racism. I personally am bothered by the fact that you push it out there, but we don't know what you're talking about. You even tweeted out, the systemic racism is greater than you will ever know. Send me your best discrimination attorney information. Why did you tweet that?
Because that is what's happening. Um, Many of you guys know this is before Potomac Housewives. When I joined the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 1, um, the next season they took out an original girl. And then the next season they took out another original girl. And then the next season they took out another original girl. And then the next season they took out another original girl. And it just left me. So for a very long period of time, for a few years, I was the only Black original housewife in the entire franchise. Okay. All of the original housewives that since then were all white housewives. And we were definitely treated differently.
Andy Cohen, in your departure, wished you well right after announcing the exit. He called you an icon of the genre.
Yes.
We did reach out to Bravo to get a statement after your YouTube comments, and they declined us, did not give us a comment. Again, for the record, I have appeared on the after show twice. I don't know Andy personally. I've seen him here and there on different shows that I've been part of. I don't know him personally. I know that these references on your social media, which I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because they are so personal. But at the heart of this allegation of discrimination, that is, to me, something that is worth digging into because we're seeing it in this industry from film to TV, magazines. We've seen editors step down. How do you or can you prove these allegations, very serious allegations that are being made?
I believe so.
Are you planning to pursue this legally?
I hope that we don't have to go to that extent. I'm hoping that there will be some sort of sit down, something that we can work out behind the scenes. I want you to understand, Tamron, that I've worked with these people for many years. I've loved them like they were my own family members. And sometimes when people are watching these shows, you only see what's happening on the surface and not everything that's happening behind the scenes.
Why are you so emotional right now? I mean, listen, I'm 50 years old. People betray you. Jobs go away that you feel that you deserve. Friends abandoned. If you live long enough, as they say, you see it all. What is hurting you so much right now, NeNe?
I think the biggest thing is, you know, loving somebody or caring or feeling loyal to them and not getting the same thing in return.